Hey guys, it's the Gothic Slenderman again, and about a while back, about on the 12th, which was almost a week ago, I announced a Q&A session, and sorry it took so long for me to do this. This is because I'm an idiot, and I don't know how to handle my own schedule. So today I'm going to answer many of your... God, shut up! God, I can't stand you. God, who are you? Gothic Slenderman? God, you're such an idiot. Fuck! Let's begin with the Q&A session. There's a lot of questions, a lot more than I thought I'd get, but hey, let's just go with it. Ethan McDaniel, Legos Russ 179 asks, do you believe you made it big on YouTube? Not really. I mean, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm not saying I'm not grateful. I mean, I want to thank you guys for helping me get where I am now, but I don't believe I made it as big as like Markiplier, PewDiePie, Game Grumps, or Smosh. I mean, that's a part of all of this. You gotta get, you gotta take time before you get to, like, something like 1 million subscribers. I do believe I made it big-ish on YouTube, but I don't believe I made it so big that, like, everyone's gonna be like, hey, did you see that Gothic Slenderman video? Oh my god, I did! Vampire Claudia asked 3 questions. Oh, no, wait, 4. I can only do 3. Oh my god! What are your top 10 favorite bands? What are your top 5 favorite music genres? What are 15 of your favorite hobbies that you haven't mentioned? Oh my god, too many numbers! I can't do the favorite bands. I don't like picking favorites. I can't do the number thing right on top of my head. Oh my god! Oh, here's a question that they asked. Why do you consider yourself goth? Because I just do. Not because of the way I dress, it's just the lifestyle I'm in, the subculture I'm in. I mean, like, you can't just go around being like, I'm goth, when you're not even a part of the subculture. I mean, it's nothing about, like, dressing. It's more about how you express yourself. And I feel like I express myself to really classify as goth. And I know many people are iffy about the whole labeling thing, but I personally don't mind it. Moon Gothic asks, why are you so hot? Because it's like 90 degrees outside, my AC doesn't work, and I'm wearing all black clothing. I'm gonna be, oh, that's not what you meant. Well, that, my friend, is up to interpretation. I may be hot to you, but I could be butt ugly to the next guy. Or girl. Depending on who's coming up next, and their sexual orientation, I suppose. Ryan Ho asked a lot of questions. I can only do 3 at a time, oh my god! Which ones, can I do? What's your opinion on self-harm? My opinion on self-harm is that, I don't recommend people doing it. However, if they're already doing self-harm, I want to do whatever I can to help them. Even if I myself can't necessarily do anything to help them, I want to see what I can to help the people who are still suffering. And I don't feel like self-harm is really going to help. I mean, I have never really self-harmed besides back in 8th grade and 9th grade, but those were dark times I don't want to talk about. But I don't feel like self-harm is really something you should do, because all it's really doing is adding more pain to the pain you're already going through. And if you're going through self-harm, and I don't know what you're doing if you're, I don't know what to say if you're suffering right now, because I don't know their situation. I don't know this exact person's what's going on in their life. But if people want to talk, they can easily message me on Facebook or something else like that. If you really want to talk and you're going through this kind of problem, feel free to message me on Facebook. I usually do reply, and if I don't, I'm probably busy, and I'll message you later. What's your opinion on religion? I believe anyone can follow any religion that they want. It could be Christian, they could be Jewish, they could be a Buddhist, they could be atheist, which is the disbelief of religion, I believe. It could be just about anything, and I wouldn't mind, because everyone has the freedom to practice their own religion. I myself am, I have no religious beliefs, but I am not like an atheist where, like, I believe there's no such thing as, like, well, let's just say I don't believe in the Christian God, but I do believe that there is something else out there. I just don't know what it is, and I think that's the fun of the mystery. But the only thing I don't like is when people try to shove their religious beliefs down other people's throats, even if those other people don't believe in their religious beliefs, which is why I believe state and church should be 2 separate things. Because, believe it or not everyone in this country, let alone the entire world, follows the same religion as this one person who's trying to make it so that, oh, you can discriminate gays because it goes against my religion. So, anyone can follow their own religion, just realize, they just have to realize that not everyone follows the same religion, and they're just special and they follow their own, and they practice their own. That's their right. Where did you buy that beanie you're wearing? I want! Oh, I'm not wearing a beanie right now, but in the video I was wearing a parental advisory beanie. That was actually a gift from a friend. I don't know where they got it. I could ask them, but I'm already sitting here. I'll tell you someday. I hope. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I'm sorry. Emily Smith asks, what's your zodiac sign? Mine is Libra. My zodiac symbol is Aries, because Aries is what I breathe. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce this, but Mary Quiroz asks, hi, what are your beliefs on out-of-body experiences? Oh, out-of-body experiences. You mean like when your body's laying there sleeping, but you're not present inside your body, you can, you're kind of like a ghost. I believe that sort of thing can happen. I mean, like, I've never seen it before. I'm not going to say it's not real just because I've never witnessed it. But I've never really been through that sort of thing before. This sounds kind of rad as shit, but scary if you're going through it. Like, how do I get back in there? How do I get back in there? Do you like horrorcore? Andrew Peters asks. What the hell is horrorcore? Horrorcore is a subgenre of hip-hop music based on horror-themed lyrical content imagery. What? I already like it. Malady Elizabeth asks, Malady. First of all, I just want to say that I love your long hair. It's fabulous. I know! Have you ever had any creepy or weird or just flat-out annoying fans? And what's your favorite subgenre of goth? I've never really had any creepy or annoying fans. I'm sure I may find them in the future, but I've never really had to deal with them. And I know some people, it's hard for them to even, like, message, certain people that they look up to because they could be shy. And some people may confuse that as a creepy or annoying. But I personally have not found any creepy or annoying fans ever. Oh my. I don't really know a lot besides cyber, romantic, and other forms like that. But I'd say romantic is my personal favorite because I'm a man of romance. Krista Hittner Highskers asks, question number 1. Would you get a book called You're Making Me Hate You by Corey Taylor? I didn't even know that existed. I don't know. Probably not. I don't read. What are your thoughts on World Goth Day, and now that you knew when it is? Dude, I gotta do something for that day. Kids didn't know World Goth Day is kind of like International Siblings Day, Puppies Day, but it's for the Gothic subculture. It comes on May 22nd, I believe. Question number 3. What are your political, religious, and sexual standpoints right now? No, I don't like politics. I already talked about the religious thing, and I'm straight, but I'm okay with anyone being gay, lesbian, transsexual, because that's their right. Who cares if a guy likes a guy or a girl likes a girl? What matters is how they feel for one another. Their love. That's what matters. Hiratana, what? Ask, do you believe in magic? Do you believe in love and the love and the love? I do believe in magic. And kinesises. I feel like it's an interesting topic, too. Chloe Stanford asks, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? And the second question being why. I don't know, man. That's a tough decision. It's a tie between New York City, because of its big buildings and a lot of, there's a lot of stuff that goes around there. Los Angeles, California, because that's where a lot of the bigger YouTubers are, and I kind of want to make it easier to collaborate. And there's just, like, a lot of warm weather there. Or Ocean City, Maryland, which I've taken many vacations to in my childhood. So that's a great place, but I'm not sure if that's a place to really live in. I can't decide. Oh my god. What YouTuber would you like to be your neighbor? Either Markiplier or the Game Grumps. Because if they're right beside me in the apartment complex, then I could hear them be like, hey, I'm everybody Markiplier here. Or the fucking Game Grumps would be like, hey, I'm not so Grum, David the Bergerac. And when they're done recording, they get to hear me be like, hey, I'm God Slenderman, I'm a goddamn idiot here to scream my head off. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck is with that guy? And when we scream at video games, what the fuck is he screaming at? David the Bergerac. Oh no, my hat. Boris the Lama asks, hey, just to let you know, you're the funniest YouTuber ever. And I love your videos. Thanks. Oh, thank you. But I don't know if I deserve that title. Third question is, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck would? The question is, how much wood is there to offer? Anyway, what do you think about the stereotypes and assumptions made in relation to the Gothic subculture? I know you've made a couple videos on a similar topic. I just hate stereotypes, man. Goths don't do shootings. We're not Satanists. We're not always depressed. And you know what? The Satanist and shooting and depression thing, that's not limited to the Gothic subculture. Anyone can do those things. And the only reason to say Goths do shootings is because of Columbine, when the two people that did that incident weren't even Goth. Number 3. What is my favorite band?
I don't like to pick favorites. I'm sorry.
But if I had, okay, let me just, since 2 people already asked about favorite bands, I'm gonna say Children of the Bodom, Slipknot! Slipknot's my favorite! So far, I've been changing the future, Slipknot! Music Dimension asks, do you believe that you have a loving fan base? I do! Oh! Some people, like, message me on Facebook, tell me that my videos cheer them up, but I'm just like, thank you! All I do is scream on the camera like an idiot, but thank you! And I do believe I have a loving fan base, and I hope it grows to the point where it's a community. I mean, that really would be awesome. Number 2, have you listened to any Nate Wants to Battle songs? Yes, and the only reason I found out about him is Five Nights at Freddy's, ironically enough, because of his, Salvaged and Mangled and, No More Doors, or No Doors, I believe it's called. No, it's No More Doors. But the point is, I have heard of him because of Five Nights at Freddy's, which is weird. Number 3, would you rather stop doing YouTubes? No! Would you rather stop doing YouTube videos and pursue your biggest dreams or continue YouTube? Dude, my dream is directing, and YouTube can help me with my directing thing. So, I ain't gonna quit. This is kind of my dream. I mean, not like blogs or comedy skits. I'm gonna do like short films and stuff like that. But I'll do more of that in the future. Chison41 asks, do you watch Steven Universe? Fairly recently, actually, and I really enjoy it. I think I should talk about that in a different video, though. Anime Zombie 45 asks, 1. What is your most embarrassing moment? Would you like your list in alphabetical or chronological order? I think that should be another video, too. Number 2. Would you go back in any time period? Which would it be and why? I would say the 80s, because I just want to see how different things were. I mean, I'm just saying. I know it's weird, but I just want to see how different things are. Even though it's like a simple 30 years. I'm going to go back 1985. Because, like, I'm an idiot. Number 3. If you could live in any anime, which anime would it be and why? Easy. Fairy Tail. Because the difference between Fairy Tail and most of the animes is that you're limited to, like, being a civilian. Or, like, things like Attack on Titan where, like, hey, if you're not skilled enough, you gotta do crops! Or Kill la Kill where it's only, like, 2 of the main characters being the strongest. In Fairy Tail, you could have just about any form of magic. As long as you're, born with the capability of using magic. But even not, you could be like Loxus and have, like, a lacrima put inside you so you could use magic. So anyone could be a fucking badass in Fairy Tail. Doggy1977 asks, do you twerk?
Does it look like I twerk? Oh, my boy. I put my ass in the phone.
I can't do it. Fixed Kyoto asks, what is the stupidest thing you've ever done? Once again, I'll do that in another video with the Anime Zombie 45 asks with the most embarrassing experience. Second question, what made you start YouTube? I was 12 years old back in 2008. I've always wanted to become a director. It's something I was born. It was a passion I was born with. And when I found out about YouTube, I just like, oh my god, I gotta do this! But as you guys know, I really got noticed on YouTube last year. It took me 7 years to get where I am now. That's because, when I was 12, I was an idiot. All the way up to, I'd say, like, 2014, I was an idiot. So I guess it's kind of appropriate. And I had other channels before this. JetRay103, JetRay102, but things really got better for me when I started uploading videos every day on Gothic Slenderman. But I really wanted to start because of my basic dream, wanting to become a director. That's all I want to do, man. It's so fucking... Thank you all for asking your questions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, maybe favorite, and subscribe if you want to see some more. I make videos almost every day. And remember, we all see fish in the ceiling, at least once in our lives.